So I'm starting off with a large guest bedroom. It's still pretty empty for the most part, but I did want to get it ready for any guests for Christmas. And so this is what I did. And if you follow me on Instagram, I kind of tricked you guys. Um, I couldn't find any Christmas pictures to put up there, so I actually photoshopped those in. I'll insert the picture so that you can see how I tricked y'all to make it look more Christmassy. But let's start over here with the really cute little side table, which I absolutely love. Um, so what I did was I put a large peace sign that I originally had in the fireplace last year. And then I added the little Christmas berries there. I have this beautiful light lamp that has always been there. And this is a touch. You touch it and it goes once and then brighter, and then that's the brightest. I absolutely love these. They also have a USB plug. But my favorite thing about this part of the side table is this homemade hot cocoa freshly brewed candle. Yes, it is a candle, you guys. It has like a rubber cap that you can take off. See, and it smells like hot cocoa. I thought this was so cute. I got it at Home Goods, and I just had to get it. It's pretty heavy too. It's a nice, really heavy glass cup. And yeah, so I thought that went really well with the side table with my whole Christmas theme. And this year, the theme is a Hallmark Christmas, which is why we have traditional colors. Then here we have the bed. I wanted to keep it simple. I didn't want to use too many bright colors in this room because it's not the vibe of this room. Just have the simple beige pillowcases with white. And then in the center, we have this red and white small pillowcase. And my favorite part about the bed is the little mistletoe thingy that I made. Yes, I made this. I put together, I'll give you guys a closer look. I put together like the little leaves, the berries, and I put a bow on it because I wanted to kind of like Christmasify the bed, if you will. And just to make it kind of tie in more to the rest of the room. So that's what I did there. And over here on this side, I have a little wooden Christmas tree. I added a red bow to the top. It's pretty tall. This is it from afar. I have to go back so you can see everything. And then in the back here, we have a silhouette of a reindeer. It has like a little pattern in the background. Again, the cute little lamp. And my goal was to kind of balance out the height of the peace sign with the height of the tree. But yeah, it's pretty simple. I didn't really do much in this room because there's not much furniture. But it's really cute. If anyone does stay here, it still has that little Christmas vibe. I want to show you guys how it looks at night because behind the bed, I intertwined some lights. So at nighttime, the back of the bed lights up. All right, so let's move on to our next room. All right, so now for the living room, which is one of my favorite parts. Over here we have the console table. And what I did was I put some garland in the back. It has lights with berries and pine cones and a little bell and ornaments. And of course it's really cute because it has the box right here, which is battery operated, and you can change the way you want the lights to go. So you can make them go slow, stay on. I'm gonna leave them on for now. Okay, so over here I just added a ribbon to this little plant that was already there. Then I switched out a candelabra for this beautiful nutcracker. I love nutcrackers. I'm gonna try to buy one every Christmas. Then something I came up with last minute, which worked out really nicely, was wrapping my display books in Christmas wrapping paper. So it's really pretty. It ties everything in nicely. I put some ribbon there, and it was really easy and simple to do. Over here we have a holiday candle from Red Leaf Home. I got this from Home Goods, and I really love the candles that smell like pine needles and also with a little touch of mint. Then at the bottom, I tied a little ribbon around the plant as well. And we have our Christmas truck here, which you should have seen in the haul video. Super cute, very traditional looking. Next year, I think I want to add something right here in this space, like maybe a frame or words or something, but that is the console table. I really love the way it came out. All right, next to the console table, we have our accent chairs, which have the cute pillowcase covers that I got on Amazon. They're very like vintage looking. Homestead Farms Christmas trees, always fresh. Really cute. And then this beautiful tree made with poinsettias and the birds. Then over here I have a beautiful throw. There's like hearts on it. I just love this throw that a really good friend of mine got for mine to my husband's wedding. Actually, it says the date where we got married there. But I thought it'd go perfect for Christmas as well. We have the Merry Christmas pillow with the black and white plaid pillow in the back. And over here, Bella's enjoying it. We have a Christmassy type of throw blanket. And this pillowcase is from last year. I have 3 throws just because for Christmas I feel like it should look extra cozy. On this side, we have another fabulous throw, this really thick yarn blanket that my sister handmade for me last Christmas. It's a beautiful cream color. And so that's the accent to the corner, the other corner of the sectional. We have this other beautiful pillowcase that says Farm Fresh, Pine, Spruce, and Firs. So every little corner has some type of blanket on it. Over here, again, I want to go to this side. Over here we have our coffee table centerpiece, which is absolutely beautiful. It has like all the little berries. It's made to look like it's iced out, it has pine needles. Then of course I wrapped the books again, put some ribbons so you can still tell that they're books, but they just tie in really nicely to the rest of the decor. And my goal was to make it look like a Hallmark Christmas here, because I love my Hallmark movies. You can see it just ties in really nice. Okay, behind the couch we have our stockings. So I used the same garland as last year, except I added those sticks of berries that I got from Amazon. I just stuck them in so they can tie in the red color. And I really like these. These are from Martha Stewart. Again, they're like a yarn kind of knit type material, really thick and pretty. They look like big socks. 2 are the same, and the center one, it looks more like someone made it. Really cute. I love the detail. It says Feliz Navidad. Again, I got this at Home Goods. If you haven't seen my haul video, check it out. And then the final one is up there. I love the way it turned out. I love the red and green. I'm really glad that we did it this year. My husband wanted red and green, and then when I started buying everything, he kind of regretted it because I had to buy everything brand new, but he loves it now. All right, so let's go to the fireplace. Over here, I just added some red poinsettias to the vase with what was with the branches that were already there. At the bottom, we have these like iced berries that I got at Amazon. I wish I would have got more. For next year, I'm going to get at least 1 more pack of 4 because it looks a little empty here. So I kind of have to move it around so it looks fuller. But yeah, that works really nicely there. And we have another really large candle that smells like Christmas trees. Then for next to the wood and by the fireplace, I didn't want to put anything that could get affected by the heat. So we have these 3 gift boxes here. And a little wood, a word that says joy. It's really cute and it goes really nicely with the fireplace. Yeah, that's really it, you guys. I'm gonna show you guys the tree in a second because my husband and I have to decorate the tree. I'm gonna start with the tree skirt because I love this tree skirt. I wanted a traditional Christmas kind of vibe, and this is like, it looks like a sweater. It's really pretty. The opposite side you can see. And I have glitter on my hands because we just decorated the tree. But yeah, I like it because it ties there, and it's just a beautiful, very simple, traditional skirt. And then this year, because of my wonderful hubby, the colors are red, green, and white, very traditional Christmas this year, which I love. So that's why I'm calling it the Hallmark Christmas. Of course, we have our dog's paw prints from last year. We have Maya there. We have Bella. Even her paw print is like her, so feminine and girly. And you have Foxy's cute little paw print. Then our very first Christmas together, our very first photo together. And this one was when I first bought the house. I was by myself, but they didn't have ornaments that said my new home. So it says our new home. Put ribbons around the tree. And I think it looks absolutely beautiful. Into the dining area. It's really simple. I didn't do much, but I tried to implement as much Christmas as I can. Got this beautiful table runner with our little centerpieces. Our centerpiece. These are battery operated candles, but they're real wax. And again, I just added these branches here to tie in all the red. And then for my pictures, which I'm really proud of, might look better without the light. Yeah, I think we'll do it like this. So the reason why I love this is because all I did was I changed out the photos and I printed these from home, but then I added these ribbons. I just pretty much put a bow on the top and put a small piece in between to make it look like the pictures were all connected. So that added a nice touch. Came out a lot nicer than I thought it was gonna come out. I love it. We have this little display tray, which I absolutely love. What I did was I created a village out of this tray. And this little gingerbread house is our, I think this is the pepper shaker, and then this one is the salt shaker. So I just added the other little houses to them and made like a little village. We have the church right here, another little tree, and another church in the background. And then right in the center, we have the manger that lights up, as well as a beautiful little vase with some berries. And at night, I'm going to show you guys what this looks like at night, because at night, the little village lights up and it looks extremely cozy. Finally, the kitchen. So I just really love all the red and the green. I actually would like to add some more next year. But this is our beautiful Hallmark inspired kitchen. Over here we have our dishcloths. Then over here in our little tea section, we have this beautiful holiday joy candle, which smells like Christmas trees, the touch of mint. What I did here was I just added a Christmas ribbon to the brown sugar canister. We have our Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus cups. In this canister where there used to be lemons, I put some miniature Christmas ornament in the red and green. We have our wreaths here. I really love the way they turned out. So beautiful. Wish the lighting was a little better. Okay, let's do it from this side. Look how beautiful that looks. And the other one as well. Again, I just added those extra berries to add the touch of red. Okay. Then in the center, right here, I like to have all the details. So we have our, move this over. We have our Christmas dish soap, which Home Goods is really good for that. our Christmas hand soap made in Portugal, like my hubby. And I added ribbon to the white sugar canister. In the center we have this little sign that says believe, and it lights up. So I am going to give you another separate tour at night just so you can see everything together. Right here on our spice rack, I just added a little bow, and you can see how the little tree and the candelabra ties in over there. And then this is the back of the little village right here. Yeah, so that is the kitchen, and I really love the way it all turned out. Next we have the foyer, which is one of my most favorite parts of the house. And we'll start over here. So I just switched out a regular plant for this cute little joy plant, and then I added some of those red berry branches to this. As you can see, you can use these for anything, which is why I really like them. All I did was add them to everything to add that little red color to everything. Then we have our garland in the back, which is battery operated, has pine cones, berries, bells, ornaments. And again, my fabulous idea of wrapping the display books with Christmas wrapping just looks so good. A beautiful big green Christmas candle from Home Goods, of course. Over here, I left the golden lantern, removed the black one, and I put my last year's gold, silver, and black nutcracker because it went with this space a little better. This little tree is also from last year. All I did was I added some of those red branches and I put some battery operated lights on it. Then at the bottom here, I just put some ribbon on the pre-existing little plants, and then I added some Christmas ornaments into the bowl. So this one was really simple. It was fairly easy to do. It's already a beautiful space. If you're wondering what that is, this is my husband's walking stick. When we go hiking, he found this like perfect walking stick. It looks like from the Bible times or something, like Moses carried it or something. But yeah, so that's his walking stick. Then over here, I just threw a little Christmassy colored throw there on the bench. Next year, I want to do more to this section. Maybe put like some garland, or maybe even garland around the mirror. Yeah, but this was the first thing, of course, Foxy. She loves to look out the window. Hi. Say hi, Fossia. That's my little rescue baby. So yeah, next year we're gonna add some more coloring, but I absolutely love the way it came out. It really does look like a Hallmark Christmas. It looks just so magical and beautiful. Here is the nighttime view.